they're trying to make a play. I don't know if you saw this.
Okay.
I was gonna cover this, but then it's like, well, YouTube already isn't gonna. Like, I was trying to just do videos that I thought were gonna be like slam dunk monetizable.
Mhm.
So I can't do like dunking on trans stuff. Like I know
Right.
that's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
But anyway, they're trying to do a play. Producers are having trouble finding actresses willing to participate in an upcoming play that derides Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling over her stances on transgenderism. According to Red State, nearly 100 aspiring actresses have said no to an offer to appear in the play titled Turf. It's because, like, it's because they agree with her.
Exactly. That's the thing these are actual issues surrounding women, and I think the no matter how loud some of these women are on social media and pretend like, "Oh yeah, they're totally okay with the dude being in their bathroom." You're not they're most aren't. Most are not. It's just the reality of the situation, especially since it's so easy to say, "Oh yeah, I'm fine with XYZ dude pretending to be a girl in my bathroom when they are like 130 pounds and are more passable." But then you see some gigantic dude with a beard and a wig and he's
Yeah.
that like most of the transgender ones are. No, we
Uh,
don't need that in our bathrooms. That's not safe.
Looks like Rumble's back. Hi, Rumble. Yeah, the other thing is, even the women that even the women that say they're okay with it,
Mhm.
I guarantee you, when if they were sitting in their stall,
Yep.
and they see some big hard pipe and dude come in there,
Yep.
like, they're not gonna feel comfortable.
Mhm.
They're gonna be real quiet. They're gonna lift their legs up off the floor because they
Yep.
think that's what's gonna happen. But then they're gonna get on Twitter and say like, "Oh, yeah, I had a strong independent a trans man came into the bathroom today and I survived." Like,
Exactly.
yeah, right. I'd love to see a blood pressure monitor on you
Yup.
when some dude, you hear some dude turn his razor on at the sink and you're in the
Yep.
toilet. Yeah, changing your tampon. Some guy's in there. Like, there's no flipping way. And that's why none of these actresses, like, they don't want, there'll be some nobody. It's not like the play's not going to go on.
Oh,
But
yeah.
also, uh they're probably asking to get sued.
Yeah.
Like,
That
they're
too.
depending on the content of on the content of the actual play, if it defames her, she will sue them.
Right.
So I don't know why anybody would think that this would be a good career move, and I'm assuming uh it won't be. Like
I think just whoever came up with this whole concept is chronically online and has no grasp of reality. To even think something like this could be a success in the first place.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The 25 redditors with 6 different
Yeah.
accounts that all, like your tweet and make you think. This is a perfect example of like what happened to uh Gina Carano versus the
Hmm.
viewership. So Disney saw all these like bots and these, bot farms liking tweets that demanded Gina Carano get fired.
Hmm.
What happened when they fired her? Viewership of The Mandalorian went down, and the show might as well not even exist anymore.
Yep.
Like, nobody gave a damn about season 3. They ruined the chance of having Gina Carano had a legitimate large fandom
Oh yeah.
that liked her,
Hmm.
and when she was going to get her own spin-off show, everyone would have watched it.
Oh yeah.
And she was going to get a spin-off, the Rangers or something like that. I forget what exactly it was. She had a spin-off. They canceled that. They fired her. 300,000 people immediately tuned out of The Mandalorian that day, including
Hmm.
myself,
Me too.
and they never got him back.
Yep.
So I hope the likes and retweets were worth it, because
Yeah.
where are all the LMNOPs that said that they were going to boycott the show?
Hmm.
They weren't gonna, because they weren't watching it. They weren't
Yep,
watching it
they
in the
weren't in the
first
first
place.
place. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, that is one of the things, like, if I could teach any like, if any Hollywood person, like, came to me, and they do sometimes in DM or via email, you'd be surprised.
Oh.
Like big name, like Netflix producers, shows that Netflix that I've
Mhm.
criticized. I've forged good relationships with their people who are showrunners there and stuff like that. And I've started to learn more about how certain stuff happens, why certain stuff happens. But you build trust with them, so I can't ever really like put out a video and be like, "Oh, hey,"
For
this
sure.
because it would just ruin their career.
Right, exactly.
But like the like they if I could offer any advice to them, it'd be like literally don't read Twitter.
Yep.
Twitter has led to every bad entertainment decision in history except for the Sonic the Hedgehog redesign.
True.
Maybe the only time
Yeah.
that Twitter has provided, valuable feedback. I can't
Yeah.
think of another time where they're like, where things, um, got better because of Twitter
True.
or the show. You look at in general when people are negative about a show too, by the way, like bending the knee to them or making changes based on what people are saying on Twitter has literally never worked.
Mhm.
Like it's never Twitter is not real life. These people
Right.
are not real people. They aren't watching your shows. They aren't buying your products. People can get outraged on Twitter all they want. Now you can use outrage to sell competing products or alternative products,
Mhm.
but you can't. If people are pissed about your product, no, nothing you do is going to change that, and nothing you say is going to make them come back because they weren't ever your customer anyway. They just
Right.
weren't.
Mhm.
I refuse to believe all these people who are, obsessed about pronouns in the bio
Yeah.
have time to pay $17 a month for Disney Plus and sit down and watch the shows.
Mhm.
I don't believe it. Doesn't happen. I don't think these people are real. And that's why you can't find anybody who wants to get sued by JK Rowling.
Yep.
Now maybe what's her name will take the job. Because she's been so outspoken. What is her name? The girl that played Hermione.
Oh, Emma Watson?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, Emma Watson, who's been in I think that she was in one movie that was pretty well received. Like, I wanna say Sophie's Choice. It was not Sophie's Choice. It was like something it was like with 3 girls on the prairie or something like that, I don't know. It
Oh.
was very popular, with, women postmenopausal women,
Oh,
but I
like
don't
the
know.
Little Women books?
Yeah, Little it
Not
was
Little
yeah,
Women,
Little
was it
Women, I
that?
think.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I know that movie was well received. Obviously, it wasn't
Right.
my type of video or my type of
Right.
movie, but, other than that, never heard of you. Don't care, which is like when you had, what is her name? Dakota Johnson,
Uh-huh.
um, coming out and, like, bashing Marvel because Madam Web tanked.
Mhm.
And then like Russell Crowe put out a quote yesterday where he's like, "Hey, lady, basically like, did you cash your paycheck? Maybe sit down." Like,
Yeah.
who's Dakota Johnson? Like the sex doll from 50 Shades of Grey. Name one other movie that woman's ever
Right.
been in. Why is
Right.
she opening her mouth and talking about how bad Marvel is? You got paid.
Mhm.
Like I'll never
Yep.
like. I don't care if I was in some bad movie. Maybe, like, between friends or something, I'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
like, you don't get to go then out in public and act like you were better than it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure Hermione yeah, when you were, like, 7 years old or 10 years old in the movie, you weren't a, feminist or whatever. But, those last 3 or 4 movies that you did when you were, like, 18, 17, 18, 19, I wonder, maybe you took those checks.
Mhm.
I wonder if she cashes those royalty checks from
Yep.
Harry Potter, all those transphobic royalty checks.
Mhm.
I'd be willing to bet she does, Melanie.